I've heard Arnold talk about this. I've always wanted to ask a bodybuilder where he will focus on that one muscle part, like actually think it bigger. Like it becomes.
Oh, the mind-muscle connection?
Yeah, do you do all that shit or no?
I believe that when you are training that muscle group, it's your job to focus your mind into that area to stimulate more growth, right? So it's just like, remember when you were a teenager and you're trying to flex your pecs or something like that? Yeah. That takes mind and muscle connection.
I would do push-ups in the bathroom before I went out to meet the girl I wanted to have sex with. I had my shirt off and to get a little pump going. It was very sad.
Well,
anyway,
you're definitely trying to focus your mind and energy, saying like, I got to get this chest bigger.
Get your mind right.
So it's no different in this. And I think it would be somewhat synonymous to like when I be playing basketball in college, like focusing on my form and technique, shooting a jump shot. Like you got to know how that touches, that you're focusing on every little aspect there is. And in bodybuilding, it's a cult sport, so people don't, they just think, oh, you just go in there and just do this and it works. It's like, no. We're trying to, involve more mind-muscle connection to get those different fibers, working together.
The neurons firing.
Yeah.
For you, because you're going for your 7th, right?
Yes.
You're going for the record's 10?
8.
8?
Yeah.
Damn.
Lee Haney, right?
Yeah, Lee Haney and Ronnie Coleman both won 8.
So is it you have to do a different approach every year, or is it you just have to maintain that look that's gotten you the trophy already?
I think just overall, your body's going to evolve. You're just like anyone's, fighting style or basketball player or whatever. Your body essentially is going to get used to certain stimuli. So you have to figure out, in bodybuilding at least, things grow at different rates in time. So like, let's say, someone's legs are always going to be big.
Yeah.
That means that maybe they have to make sure their upper body catches up. And then once the upper body catches up, maybe he needs to train calves more or something like that. So for me, last year's emphasis was making sure my leg development was on par with everybody else, and if not better. So I train it twice a week. Now they're much better, that I have to make sure that I'm still hitting them as hard, but now I got to train my calves harder because my quads got too big.
Yeah.
Damn, it's so interesting.
It's just all these different things.
Constant process of adjustment and symmetry.
Because when I first became Mr. Olympia, people were like, wow, you look really, really good. I was like, oh, thanks. They're like, what'd you do different? I said, I stopped training arms every week. They're like, what? I go, my critique always was that Phil Heath's arms overpower his physique. Like it overpowers his delts and his chest. So I was thinking, okay, well, if I train my delts and chest twice a week and then train my arms maybe once every 2-3 weeks, it'll even it out. And people say, well, why would you? No one wants to like not train arms. It's like, yeah, I don't not want to. But in this game, you're trying to, make sure everything is balanced.
Are you self-conscious about anything? Like when you look in the mirror?
Oh, every day.
Really?
You gotta be, right?
Every day,
you
man.
feel out of shape now, even though you're swole as fuck?
Yep.
Really?
Every day.
You're like, damn.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
fat.
Or just not as big, or wow, like like my girl and I were here on vacation and stuff, just hanging out. Wow, I only ate 3 times today. This is bullshit.
You only ate 3 times a day?
Yeah, and you're thinking,
well, it's
I'm supposed
noon,
to,
sir.
Yeah, but you're thinking I got 7 more. I got to have 7 meals a day and this and that.
How many calories do you try?
Over 5,000. So how am I going to do that when I'm on vacation?
Yeah.
Oh, we can do that. No, we can do that. I'll take you 1 meal. So right now you can basically eat whatever you want, because before you go into this strict training camp, right now it's just you're getting anything you want, or you still eating?
I'm still practicing good habits. It's just that I'm practicing what I preach, to people in magazines and stuff, which is, eating 5-6 good meals a day. And then
what is
having,
good meals? Like
clean meals. I mean, I can still have, protein, steak, like steak, fish, chicken, carbs, whether it be white rice or brown rice, different types of potatoes. The only difference is right now I'm able to have like sushi or pasta or more sauces on meals.
What about dessert?
Yeah, so I can have dessert like, once a day.
I'm mad at that.
And that ain't bad right now. Like I'm getting all that in. And then if I want to have a glass of wine or whatever, I can do that. But
7.
Come next week, there's none of that.
So next week
Next week, yeah. So
that's
after
when it
this
starts. That's when the shredding down
officially starts next week.
So training camp starts next week.
Yeah.
So how far out are you?
It's in September.
Yes, yeah, so September, mid-September. So we're like 16 weeks.
So you got a strict 16 weeks. And when do you guys go keto completely toward the end?
Not necessarily, because for my body type, what we do is carb cycling.
You say keto, B?
Yeah, because I know a lot of fitness competitors who want to really shred up, they stick to literally the keto as fuck. It drives them crazy.
For me, that doesn't work very well because of the fact that to keep the roundness in my muscle, it needs a larger glycogen storage. So I got to ingest a lot of carbs.
I've never heard of bodybuilders doing keto.
Because they're fat in the off season. They get fucking fat, and then they realize, oh shit, like I got to rip up for this contest, and they have to switch. And sometimes guys have had metabolic damage because of them, dieting like fat diet style.
Yeah.
And the keto diet helps them, restore like their, adrenal glands and all this other stuff. They'll do like an adrenal cleanse beforehand, and then they'll do this keto diet to get their metabolism going. So then they can eat more of healthy foods. But for me, I try to stay within 25 pounds of striking distance throughout the year, so I don't have to kill myself on the cardio and on the diet.
So you're not blowing up outside of camp.
No, because who wants to live like that, especially during the middle of summer?